Hello, and welcome to the new episode of Solo KSM Podcast, Growing Business Online with Cristina. And you know that I like to run my solo podcast in educational part, and also like to talk about different topics in terms of digital marketing. And also for all of you who don't know me, I'm Cristina. I'm a digital marketing coach, podcast creator, speaker, and I'm founder of KSM, Growing Business Online brand. And I know that running my KSM podcast, Growing Business Online with Cristina, which is top 20, 4 years in 2023, 2024, 2025. And finally, in this 2026, it's 4 years, top 20 or 20 best podcast in category of online business by FitSpot. And you know that I have amazing guest speakers, but also I run an educational series of podcasts. And today I really wanted to talk about SEO, search engine optimization, and why it is important for your website. And I wanted to today I wanted to dive in deep into this topic, and this is the core of digital success, search engine optimization or SEO. And whether you're running a business or building your personal brand or managing a website, understanding SEO, search engine optimization, is essential. And it's the difference between being discovered online or being visible. And I will cover in this episode SEO why it matters and walk you step by step through the 10 powerful ways to optimize your website for better performance and visibility. And I will try to be more very concise to help you more to understand what is SEO. And you know that I always like to start with basics because this is so important for you to understand what is SEO and how it works. SEO or search engine optimization is the practice of improving website so that is it ranks higher in search engine results, and primarily on platforms like a Google, Bing, Yahoo, but mostly we talk about a Google, let's say. And when someone searches for some topic or product or service, search engine use complex algorithms to decide which pages to show and what is order. And SEO or search engine optimization helps your website meet those criteria. And it involves multiple elements, like including content quality, technical performance, user experience, or authority from other websites. And in simple terms, let's say that SEO just uh, helps the right people find your website at the right time. And you know that we always ask someone to say, okay, hey, how am I going to be a first in Google? And this is something when you use your keywords, your meta tags, and other things, what I'm going to talk now about SEO, which is so important. And don't forget, by the way, that you can optimize not just on the website, you can optimize and your pages on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. You can optimize your YouTube channel. You can optimize many other platforms and profiles on your different platforms. And why SEO is important? First, visibility. The majority of users click on results from the first page. Many do not go beyond the top 5. Second, first, websites, trusted websites that rank higher are often perceived as more credible and authoritative. And third, cost efficiency. Unlike paid advertising, SEO generates organic traffic without paying for every click. And this is what I like to do. I like to do mostly and coach and teach you about organic. And I really like SEO because I'm not just, as I said in many of my previous video solo episodes, that I don't talk about too much about paid ads. And it's long-term growth. Like a well-optimized page can bring in traffic for months or even years. And finally, user experience, or USP, good SEO practice improve how fast, accessible, and user-friendly your website is. And this is very, very approachable. This is very useful for your website. And now I wanted to move you, and I wanted to run you through the process of practical part. And let's say to talk about 10 essential steps you can take to improve your website's SEO. Either that you have your website in WordPress or Wix or Squarespace or any other, or that someone can just programming your website, or you do it in some other platforms and softwares. And today is very important to optimize to optimize your website. And either that you optimize more and more, your website will be ranked on higher and higher level on Google. And then move to first step. Let's talk about keyword research. What is the meaning by that? Everything begins with understanding your audience. And keyword research is the process of identifying what people are searching for. This includes not just the words, but the intent behind those searches, and focus on long tail keyword. These are more specific phrases that often have lower competition and higher conversion rates. And the goal is to align your content with real user needs. And that, in terms, if we wanted to talk about search engine, there are many plugins, for example, for WordPress, which are free of charge, or you can pay for them or upgrade. But today, I just wanted to talk about those 10 steps. And if you can say it like in your comments, or if you want specifically to talk about specific plugin for using for SEO and how to do it, I will do that for you. So I will do that in my next episodes. But today, let's start with this basics. The other thing is optimize titles and meta descriptions. As I said, you can optimize many things, but I'm going to run you through the process now. Optimize titles and meta descriptions. Your title tag and meta description are your first impressions in search results. A strong title should include your main keyword and clearly describe the page's value. The meta description should briefly summarize the content and encourage users to click. Think of it as your website's advertisement in search engine page. Also, the third step is to create high quality content. Create high quality content, and content is the backbone of SEO. And search engine prioritize content that is helpful, relevant, and original. Your content should answer questions, provide value, and be easy to understand. Avoid keyword stuffing, focus instead on natural or meaningful writing. This is very, very educational and important. And remember, quality always beats quantity. Remember this. Quality always beats quantity. It's very important for you to write your very high quality content. Step 4, use proper content structure. Structure makes your content easier to read and understand. Use headings like H1 for your main title, H2 for sections, and H3 for subtopics. Break up long paragraph. Use bullet points when needed and guide the reader logically through your content. And this helps both users and search engine navigate your page. Step 5, improve website speed. Speed matters a lot. If your website takes too long to load, users will leave it and search engine will take notice. And you can improve speed by compressing images, reducing unnecessary code, enabling caching, and choosing reliable hosting. A fast website creates a better experience and improves rankings. So just remember, improve website speed. And you need to compress something, as I said. You need to compress some kind of images or just everything which is not good with your, which matters your speed. This is very valuable to get to know about how to improve your website speed. And we can talk about it this is just, by the way, just to have like a step-by-step basics, but I can also talk about more about every step in the future Solo podcast episodes. Also, ensure mobile friendliness. That's like to be a mobile friendly. What is the meaning by that? You know that today's most users, let's say more than 90%, use mobile phones to read something, to research something, etc. And most population in the world uses mobile phone for reading, for researching, to buy something, to research something before buying and everything. And today, most users access websites on mobile devices, as I said. And your website must be responsive, meaning it adapts to different screen sizes. Either that it means that will be so approachable to the computer or laptop or let's say tablet or mobile devices, etc. And that should be readable. Navigation should be simple and all features should work smoothly on mobile. And search engine now prioritize mobile versions of websites when ranking them. Optimize images at step 7. images are often overlooked, but they play a key role in SEO. Use descriptive file names and include alt text to describe the image content. It's very, very important to describe what is image about, just like to write description and content about your image. And this helps search engines understand your visuals and improve accessibility for users with screen readers. And also keep image size optimized to maintain fast loading speeds. It's so important for reading and loading your website. Build internal links. Internal links connect different pages on your websites, and it helps users discover more and allows search engine to crawl your site more effectively. Use clear and descriptive anchor text and link to the relevant pages naturally within your content. That strengthens your overall website structure. And step 9, earn high quality backlinks. Backlinks, what is the meaning by that? Backlinks, links from other websites to yours, are one of the strongest ranking factors. They signal trust and authority. If you have your website, a link of your website, a link which is linking with other websites or it's which other platforms, it's like a backlink, and only the names say backlinks. It's somewhere back, and that means that your link, that your domain of your website is linked somewhere on different platforms, and then people can just go there for the other platform, read your link of your website, and this is the way how you are getting traffic from other websites where is your website and link of your website present. And it's, as I said, they signal trust and authority, and also focus on earning links from reputable, relevant websites through quality content and collaborations and outreach, and avoid spammy or low quality links as they can harm your rankings. And finally, it's like monitor and improve performance. SEO is not one-time task. It's an ongoing process. Use tools like analytics and search performance platforms to track your results and monitor traffic, keyword rankings, and use behavior. Identify what works, fix what doesn't work, and continuously improve your strategy. And so I just wanted to move you to the practical side, how to do it, to that in those 10 steps. And now I will try to again to repeat it what I mentioned above. And let's start with keyword research, the foundation. And keyword is just understanding what your audience is searching for, and use to like a Google keyword planner or SEMrush or other platforms for that. And you can go there and you can create your keyword planner and focus on short tail keywords like, let's say, shoes, or long tail keywords like best running shoes for beginners. So you can see that you can create that and put in that Google Planner and go with that and say, okay, if you wanted to use so short keywords or if you wanted to use long keywords. And as I said, shoes or as a short tail keywords, or best running shoes for beginners. It's like long tail keywords. And analyze it like a search volume. How many people search it? Or competition. How hard is to rank? Or search intent, informational, transactional, and etc. And you can target long tail keywords first. They're easier to rank for and bring more qualified traffic. For example, to talk about optimized page, titles and meta descriptions, I mentioned before at the beginning of this episode, but just like I wanted to explain it simple for you as a basics. For example, what is that? Optimized page titles and meta descriptions. These are what users see in search results, and title tag. You can say that tag, you can keep it under 60 characters or include your main keyword or make it compelling. Meta description around, let's say, 150 to 160 characters, and summarize the page clearly and add call to action like learn more, get started, something like that in your meta description. And you can say, okay, SEO guide for beginners, learn 10 proven steps to rank higher, like this one. I can say, okay, learn these 10 proven steps. For example, that will be like that call to action that you can use it. And this is going to be like a guide for you to start basics about SEO. When we talk about creating high quality content, and I just wanted to repeat, content is the core of SEO. Content is the core of search engine optimization. And you can write a content which solves real problems. With that content, you just wanted to solve someone's problem from your expertise, what you do. And this is the way that you can create a content. And when someone comes to that content and read it, that person, that visitor on your website will see that this is something which is aligned with his or her problem. And this is something to say, okay, this is good. Oh, this is content I really want. I wanted to research more. And this is important to write very, very valuable content which can solve real problems of your potential clients and leads. Also, it could be answer on users' questions. Maybe someone will go there and have some pain points. For example, someone has some problem how to fix, let's say, how to fix, I don't know, let's say, how to fix the door, like maybe have some problem with the door. And if you are like a furniture, you produce furniture, for example, and you can write it down, say how to close the door, what is the dimension of, front door or back door, however. And you can put dimensions, or you can talk about what material is so good for someone. Maybe some people need some balcony door, and they need something like that. So you can write it down and say what are dimensions, what is the material for that door, like or any other things. And people can read it and say, hey, this is what I need. So this is example, but those visitors and potential leads can read it and can say, okay, this is what I need. So this is so important that your content just has answer of someone's questions. Also, to be so original and so well researched. You can research, you can go to, you can always, especially today when we have AI, you can go and research and see what people need from your industry and how to structure your content and how to put your website your visitors come there and your leads can be so happy to read your content and say, okay, this is what I need. This is what I really need. And also will come to you and connect with you on your contact page. Also, use keywords naturally. Avoid keyword stuffing and update content regularly to keep it fresh. Because we need to update our website and we need to also to update content also. For example, that's something what we need to do it and also do update. And when someone come there, we'll see when everything is so researchable and checkable. Also, user proper headings like H1, H2, H3, like a head. That will be like a good structure helps both users and search engines. Use H1 like that's for the main title only once. H2 had like 4 main sections and H3 for subsections, and include keywords where relevant and make content easy to scan. Also, improve website speed. How we can do it? Like page speed is a ranking factor and affects user experience. And as I mentioned before, what we need to do, we need to compress images, use WebP format if possible. You need much more to compress images that your website can be so faster and faster in terms of speed. Minimize CSS, JavaScript, and HTML. Enable browser caching. Use the first hosting provider. Use CDN, Content Delivery Network. This is so important. And as I said, always, many times I say it's important, but yes, indeed. Make your site mobile friendly. As I mentioned before, most users browse on mobile devices. And you need to know how it works when you create a website. Does it work on mobile devices? As I said, more than 90% of people in this world use mobile devices when wanted to search something and read something. Ensure text is readable without zooming. We need to that text is so readable that we are not going to zoom in, just to when someone come on your website and the first impression to start reading that is readable. Also make buttons easy to click and avoid pop-ups that block content. It's very easy. Number seven, optimize images. Images can improve SEO if used correctly. Use descriptive file names. Or, for example, red running shoes, JPEG, for example, red running shoes. I mentioned before, like as example, but what will be like to be descriptive? If you talk about red running shoes, if you talk about black running shoes, if you talk about brown running shoes, etc., etc. And ALT text describing the image. Compress images to reduce load time. Use the right format like JPEG, PNG, WebP, etc., etc. This is all like the format of that. We can use like JPEG or PNG and other. And when we talk about build internal links, internal links connect your pages and link to related content within your site. Use descriptive anchor text, not click here. Help users navigate easily and distribute link authority across pages. This is like about internal links. This is what is in the content within your site. Also, we're talking about backlinks. Backlinks are links from other websites to yours. Backlinks are links from other websites to yours, and get links from blogs, news sites, industry directories, strategies like posting or creating shareable content or outreach to website owners, etc., etc. Also, track and improve performance. Track and improve performance. SEO is an ongoing process. You must monitor results. Use tool like you can use it and that you can monitor the results of your SEO. You can use tool like Google Analytics, traffic data, Google Search Console, search performance, like a track rankings, click-through the rate, CTR, bounce rate, adjust strategy based on data, etc., etc. And this is something what I really wanted to show you today and to share with you. So I think that if this is so useful for you, beneficial about SEO basics in 10 steps, in 10 ways, just put a comment below this episode. Also, I wanted to see your question. If you wanted to get to know more, just please reach out to me. Don't forget to subscribe, to subscribe to this podcast, KSM Podcast, Growing Business Online with Cristina. And if you have any questions, if you wanted to get to know more about SEO, just please connect with me. You can see also when you go to this page of my KSM Podcast, Growing Business Online with Cristina, you will see my, you can find me on LinkedIn, also on Instagram Christy SM7 or Facebook on YouTube channel, KSM, and I have all those links on my main page on my channel and my podcast channel. So I will be more than happy to work with you and we can grow together. And I think that will be so impressive for me, and it's going to be such a pleasure to connect with you and to help you in terms of optimization your website, because I do that and I'm more than 15 years, 16 years now in the area of web and graphic design as a we've done and we run that for many years, but also in KSM Growing Business Online with Growing Business Online brand is so helpful to you to work with you and to help you how to build your online presence. And just don't forget that I help business owner like you to raise your visibility, to become more visible using a variety of strategies. And also one of the strategy could be SEO, how to build your presence online by SEO of your website or other platforms, other profiles, pages, because this is organically. And you need just to follow the steps. And if you cannot run, I'm always open to have some pre-call session, discovery session call, and talk about it. Thanks for watching. See you very soon. And don't forget to subscribe to the page, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget it. And just stay tuned in to get to new episode of KSM Podcast, solo podcast, or with guest speakers. Thanks for watching again and see you very soon in my next episode, and bye for now.